Hi everyone, in this plasticity tutorial you will learn how you can create this really interesting cool shape here, and you will learn basic surface modeling techniques that you can use over and over again in more complex projects. For example, if you're interested in product design, then I have an amazing helmet surface modeling course where we use very similar techniques. First link below this video. And you can check out here that you will learn how to model this helmet completely from scratch with all of the details. And also, if you're new to surface modeling, you will get a complete bonus course with 8 modules where you will learn everything about the basics like tangency, G0, G1, continuity, how to set up patches, lofts, curves to get absolute perfect and amazing results. So feel free to check that out. And let's start with our tutorial here. And very simple, we just want to first establish the main form, and for that I will use the control point curve, and let's just create this kind of shape with the squeeze in the middle. I really like that. And now just adjust the points a little bit. So something like that. And now we just want to revolve it around the middle. So it's very simple. Select the curve. And now here you have this command revolve, and just snap to the middle and just drag that up. And this way you see we instantly get our really cool shape here. Right click to confirm and select the curve and this edge and press always X to delete it. And now what we want to do is we want to cut the middle piece away. So this will be untouched. So our nice pattern will smoothly transition here to this spherical shape with a nice G1 continuity. So it blends smoothly. And what we want to do is we just have to create one piece which will have this rounding, right? And then we can just array it all over because it's always the same piece, and we can just reuse it. And we just have to do some things that this will make it possible. So let's start first with creating a line here at the top right, and just create a shape that we want to cut out. So something like that. Maybe adjust here the points a little bit, and now select the curve in curve mode, press C for cut, and now cut into our surface. Perfect. Press OK, delete the curve, we don't need it. And now if you go to object mode, you see you have 3 separate pieces, and this is exactly what we want. And now comes the interesting part. So now we have to cut out this wavy pattern, but you can't just, for example, let's create a control point curve again. And for example, we create here this nice curve pattern, right? So it's, basically what we want. And maybe some of you would think, oh, okay, we can just select it, Shift D, duplicate, and let's say we just bring it here to the right, and this one here a little bit closer. And now what we could do is we select both of those curves with Shift, and now C, cut again into our piece here, press OK. So now we can, in object mode, delete everything that we don't need. So we are just left with the surface. And now you might think, oh, okay, we can just array that all over. But so if you select in object mode, this face and radial array, and now around the middle, and it looks nice, right? So it's touching. But if you increase the size, you see it doesn't add up the correct way. So we have to work here very precise. And so first of all, let's just bring this line here a little bit outside so it's not intersecting. So just select it, press G, bring this outwards. Okay, and now, and maybe bring this a little bit here. And now what we have to do is we have to array this curve, for example, like 16 times or so. So we have to bring this curve all over, because then we can select this curve and connect it to the middle. So we can connect them this way, and we will build like a sheet, a face, a surface. Because why we are doing this? Because then we have always the same exact distance between them. And then we just need this one sheet here. And this sheet we can then, when we have created the curve inside, we can again array that all over. And you will see it will perfectly be aligned to the edges, so we can just join everything at the end. And that's a really cool way here. So again, if this is a little bit confusing, follow along and you will understand. So select this curve here and go to the top view and go here, radial array, and around the middle. And let's take something like 16 and press OK. So that's cool. And again, as I said, we just need the first two. So you can select the third one, shift click the last one, and just press X to delete them. Perfect. And now what we just have to do is we have to create a line in the middle on this blue axis here, which is the same height. And then we have to loft it and create a sheet. So we can cut this piece away here. And no, it's not working if you select those curves here and cut it again. And if you delete all that, so if you select that and you go to radial array here in the middle, you see it's not working. So we have to do it how I told you. So we have our curves, and make sure you are in X-ray mode. Create a line, go to this point, and just go to this point, press shift. So you get construction lines, and now snap here in the middle intersection and just scroll down. And again, go to this purple point, press shift. So you get construction lines, so you can snap here in the middle. Right click, and you see we have this line in the middle. And now what I said, we have to connect them. So select both curves, press L to loft. And one more time, select this one and this one, press L. Perfect. Hide those curves or delete them as you want. Go to object mode and connect both of those sheets. And now we have this kind of pizza slider, right? So, because now if we will cut it where they intersect, we have the perfect distance, so we can just array that 60 times over again. And first of all, we have to slice that. So in object mode, select this guy here, shift click this sheet and press Q for Boolean. And if you press shift Q, so then you can slice it, and it's not working, not a problem. Then we can do different object mode, select this sheet, shift click this sheet, and now imprint. So if you search for imprint, I have it on shift 1, bam, okay. And now what we did, you can delete this piece, and you see we've imprinted the intersection. So now just select this face and shift X and delete it. Perfect. Because now what we can do, we can select our piece here and radial array and snap here around the middle. And now you see 16 times exactly the same, and we are everywhere touching our edges where we need them. Okay. But we missing completely the point of the tutorial, right? So let's go back here. And very simple. We just want now those new curves and select them and shift deduplicate. And now we just want to hide or delete the sheet. And now we can do some surface modeling magic. So we want a nice smooth connection here at this edge down to this edge, but with this a little bit of a surface going inside, right? So very simple. We just create a line, and here just snap from middle to middle, press OK, press 1. So everything is green. So they're intersecting. Select the curve, press shift S 2 times. So it's just subdividing the line, so we get some points. And those 2 points in the middle, you can now select, and with G, you can drag them out a little bit. And we are almost done. And we first have to break up this edge here. So we have to create some extra edges. So this command, it's called isoparam. I have it on Control R. So just right click, add to favorites, or add shortcut Control R. Select this face, press Control R or isoparam and press tab. And just add here those extra edges at the top and at the bottom. Press tab so you change the UV direction. So that's perfect. And now finally we can loft that. And you just go from here, Shift and L. And now you can just squeeze it with Shift click here inside. And you see everything is G1. Press OK. Delete all of those curves. And select the sheet in object mode, and again, radial array around the middle 16 times. Voila. And if you like surface modeling and those techniques that I showed you, feel free to check out first link below this video. I have an amazing surface modeling course here where you will learn the full process of how to apply those techniques in a real world objects, because I see a lot of people that are just doing my tutorials, but of course I can't create a YouTube tutorial how to create this whole course. It's like a few hours, right? And there's a lot of preparation and also an absolute amazing free whole course about the whole introduction to surface modeling. And all of my courses are just the streamlined full process way of how to create such complex designs here. And of course, I have over 130 tutorials on my YouTube, so you can basically learn everything from them. But it would take you like months and searching for all the right information, and you would have to practice like hundreds of different models. Or you just invest in your skill set and you buy one of my surface modeling courses where you have the full process and condense in just in a few hours. This is what you pay for. Because also, yeah, those students who took it, so I have like dozens and dozens and dozens of reviews, those made like really amazing progress. And those courses are also included in some course bundles if you want to save even more money and time. So check out first link in the description and see you in the next tutorial. Bye.